Hey witches, mystics, manifestors, or people just like tarot. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm Ray Luna. For today's tarot reading, we're looking at a singles love prediction. So singles, what's next in love for you? What's coming? For group number 1 here, we have confidence and obsidian. For group number 2, we have sweetness and rose quartz. And for group number 3, we have peace and white agate. And I shuffled all these cards for the selection, so what you see here is meant to be here, so go for the one you're intuitively drawn to find the messages meant for you. And if that sounds good to you, when you're ready, head to the description or comment section to click on the correlating timestamp to receive your reading. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy this reading. Hey group number 1, welcome to your reading. So you chose confidence and obsidian. And what I first see here for what is next in love for you is confidence is going to be a key to moving forward. So you're going to have luck with dating and your romantic relationships when you are feeling more confident with yourself, how you look, how you feel. This also could be relating to boundaries, being comfortable and confident with setting strict standards, strict boundaries, and not compromising those just to satisfy other people. And then in the end, if you do that, not being satisfied yourself. So really the key is here, confidence and self-love is going to bring you a better romantic connection, better romantic relationships, and help you move forward in the most positive way. Like, this is going to give you the best possible outcome. I also see here too, I think you guys are just going to be more confident in general. Like, the energy you're exuding is more confident. So this also has the potential to attract people towards you who are going to be respecting what you want. They see this confidence and they're going to see that and understand, okay, you are someone I must respect. You are someone I have to listen to. So you're just going to be influencing other people because of your confidence, and this in turn will be more so in your favor. So I'm going to shuffle some more cards and see what else comes out for you. Okay, with these cards here, we have space, love, reflection, and happiness. So maybe there is some space that you took away from, romantic connections. Maybe you took a break from dating, and now it's like you're coming back into it with more confidence and those stronger boundaries, which is going to give you some more respect and cut out the people who are not worth your time. So this is really awesome. I also see here too, it's like you made a space for yourself, okay? So in romantic connections, right? And in dating, it's not just about the other person, it's about you. So you're taking up more space in dating, and this is going to sort the bad out from the good, giving you a stronger love connection. I do see this reflection, this time you took to build your confidence and exuding confidence is going to give you a new love here that makes you feel like this reflecting was worth it, and this reflecting is bringing love that also makes you happy. It makes you smile. It's not something where it's like, a love that's full of struggle, full of difficulty. Like, it's normal in love relationships to have challenges, of course. Not every relationship's perfect, and that's fine. But this is different. This is like, you might have some challenges every once in a while, like everyone does. But it's not going to be a relationship where it's like you're being drained. You're attracting someone who's respecting you and wants to give you that love. And they see how you're valuing yourself, and they also want to reflect that back to you, okay? And with happiness, yes, like you're going to be happy with this new love connection that's going to be coming towards you. You're going to be really enjoying it. And I love too, like I'm just noticing with confidence and happiness, the cards I pulled here, you are starting and ending these cards with a smile. So it's like everything you worked on is coming back to you for your own happiness, your own good, and you can rest in your confidence. You can rest with your self-love and know either way you're going to be okay. And I definitely want to say, like, there is someone who might be similar to you as well. So this person coming in might also have strong boundaries around love and relationships. They might also have taken a break from dating and now come back to it, and, they really want something to be, a true connection, long lasting. They want to have love. They want to give love. And it's really nice to see that here. So I'm going to put down some tarot so we can learn more about who this person is, or even if there's multiple people. Okay, and with these cards here, we have 5 of Mirrors, Tattletale, 6 of Mirrors, Silver Lining, 10 of Rings, Hometowns, 8 of Flutes, Self-Elimination, and the Moon. So with these cards, I feel with the 5 of Mirrors and the 6 of Mirrors, this is like a transition to something new with a romantic partnership. So not only is it someone new coming in, it's like something about this person is different, new, or unfamiliar to you. So I feel like this person is likely someone you haven't met yet. I also think it's possible this person will be different from the usual type you go for, so maybe they're new in that way. But also with hometowns and self-elimination, maybe you're going with someone who is different in some way. So they could be from a different place than where you live, a different state, a different country. This person could be like foreign to you, like a different culture. I also think it's possible as well that with hometowns, even though there is a difference, it doesn't affect the relationship because this person makes it so like you feel at home, even if you guys have a different background, or even if you don't have a shared past and history with each other, it's like you still feel that home, you still feel that comfort. I also think with hometowns as well, because we see here it's like a front door. It kind of looks like a comforting space in front of the home before you walk in. So that makes me feel that your family will like this person, your family will approve of this person. Maybe this person will develop a relationship or friendship with your family members. So like not even just with you, they're going to call this person up and be like, hey, like come over, we're watching the game, or we're watching a movie, something like that. Like your family's going to have a good relationship with this person as well and become friends with them. I feel with the 5 of Mirrors and the 6 of Mirrors too, this is letting go and releasing any pain with love. So this new relationship, like if you guys had trouble with repeating patterns, as we saw previously with this confidence card, if you had a lack of confidence, a lack of self-love, lack of boundaries, you're letting that all go with this new person coming in and having a clean slate to do things differently, have things be a lot happier. I also feel with Silver Lining, maybe you're going to be realizing with some previous difficulties in love, something did not work, so you would meet this person. If you were going to be with your ex or your previous person, how would you have been happy? You wouldn't have met this new great person. That's what I'm picking up. So you're going to be thankful. This new love is going to be a silver lining for you because you're going to realize, wow, this is a much better relationship. I'm at a healthier state of mind when I met this new person, and it's reflecting my life better. It's reflecting the future path I want to take better. So this is going to be better for you overall compared to that other relationship, which might have been, a relationship with an ex might have been formed at a time you had a more negative mindset, or things weren't working out exactly for you. Maybe you should have been reflecting more before dating, or like just taking time for yourself. It's not a bad thing, of course. But now with this new person, it's like you're able to have this better connection, this better story. And it's reflecting not just in love, but other areas of your life will also be going pleasant because the relationship won't be a drain. It won't be like, a ball and chain on you. You're going to be feeling happy with it. I also see here as well with the 8 of Cups, you're walking away from things that don't make you feel, like special, make you feel loved. So I think this person too is going to treat you really nice, because it's like with these boundaries, you're like, if you don't treat me right, if I'm not being respected, you're not giving this person, 50 different chances. That's it. You know what I mean? So this person's going to be respecting that and treating you very well. I also think you're going to be treating this person very well, too. But this is like a connection where this person's going to check up on you. I also feel like this person could be romantic in some way, because with the moon card, it makes me think of that song, Fly Me to the Moon. That's a really popular song. Like, all different people around the world know that song. So something about that is like this person could like to listen to music like that with you. Maybe that's their favorite song, or it's like that song itself just makes me think of like romance, romantic things. And with the moon itself, it makes me think of that saying like, oh, I love you to the moon and back. So this person could have a love for you like that. They care about you a lot, or they say something like that. I also think too with like the moon, it makes me think of something being like otherworldly or like grand, special in some way. So this new relationship coming in is going to be very grand and special to you as well, with the way it makes you feel. You're just going to feel really happy, and like you have that aura around you when you're in this relationship, like, okay, things are going good. You feel happy, you feel relaxed, and you have time to, live in a way that makes you feel really good. So I'm going to put down a couple more cards and see what else wants to come through. Okay, with these cards, for some reason I had trouble like shuffling them a bit, but we have why, go the distance, and flexible. So I feel like if you had struggles previously in love, it's like, why me? Why do I have to deal with people like this? Why do I have to deal with relationships like this? Like you might have been in a state where it's like, why? Like, why do I have to deal with this horrible stuff? But now it's like, you're having the answer to that why. You're understanding, okay, those things did not work out because I would not have found this person. And this is going to be really great for you guys, because it's like that journey, that effort to have that better confidence, that more self-love, it's giving you a better reward at the end of the race. Or it's like, the Olympics, right? You're getting the gold medal of love, like a love connection that's like really, really special, really good. Like this is someone who actually cares about you. This is someone who wants to treat you right. I also think this is someone who will go the distance for you. They're going to do a lot to make sure you feel happy, you feel comfortable. They're not going to neglect the relationship after you've been together for a while. They're not going to make you feel like everything's rigid here. It says flexible. This is a relationship where you're cared for, but it's also not like obsessive where you can't do stuff or the person's like, controlling. You have room to breathe. So you can do a lot of things with this person and have that love, that abundance there, but you also can take time for yourself and do what you want. And this person's not going to get, like angry or jealous. They're going to let you live. It's a breath of fresh air. And this new romantic connection is reflecting the work you have done. What you're setting for expectations, I feel like it's being met. And even if it took you a while, it's like, now you understand why. It was worth the wait. So I really love for the reading to end on such a positive note. But that was your reading, group number 1. That's what came through today. I hope this reading has helped you in some way. If you guys like it, consider liking the video, subscribing, commenting. I love to read the comments as well. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye. Hey, group number 2, welcome to your reading. So you chose Sweetness and Rose Quartz. And the first thing I'm seeing here for your next love connection or what's next in love, I feel like you guys are going to be experiencing or, craving some sweetness in your connection. So you're going to be looking for people who make you feel like you're being treated, you're being respected. I also feel like, too, you could be attracting someone who's kind of more sentimental. So this is someone who might like to take pictures so they can look back on those pictures and have the memory. This is someone who might try to keep track of your favorite color, your favorite gemstone, your favorite season, stuff like that, so that they can give you gifts with everything you like in mind. This is someone who's really sweet, very caring and kind. They really like to, make something very unique and special for the people they're in a relationship with or the people they're dating. So this next person is going to make you feel like you're being very, very highly thought of, being taken care of, and it's going to make you feel moved. So I feel like this person could give you a gift like this, and it moves you. You feel more in love with this person. I also see here, too, that I think this is partly you, too. You're attracting this because you're also craving maybe someone more like this. Maybe you guys also put a lot of effort in when you're talking to people, trying to remember all the details. Maybe you show love with your love language of giving gifts, remembering things people say, and just showing that you care. So this person's going to be very similar. So I'm going to shuffle some more cards and see what else comes out. Okay, so with sweetness and love right here together, this is talking about trying to foster more sweetness and love, more caring and love. And right in the middle here, we have death. And then these other cards, caution and rejection. So it's like a split in the middle, transitioning to something else. So I think it's possible you're ending connections where you feel like you're on edge. Maybe you go on a date with someone, they didn't do anything wrong, but it's like you feel bad, okay? Like you feel negative energy, or you feel like second guessing yourself. So maybe you're gonna stop seeing connections or cut off dates, relationships quicker when that happens. Like you're starting to trust your intuition more in love. So you're putting an end to relationships, connections where you feel like you have to be on edge, or with caution too, it makes me think of red flag. So maybe when you're seeing like a red flag or something you really don't like, you are rejecting that person. You're putting an end to that. You don't want to take a risk, and you don't want to put yourself, in a situation you feel uncomfortable with. Maybe you are someone, because you're so sweet, you were giving people chances who did not deserve it. So with this person coming in, it's like someone who's matching your energy more, someone who's similar to you, and you're really, you're taken aback by that. You're really moved by it. So you're not going to be dating people anymore who make you feel like this is not worth it. This is not it, right? So I think by applying this process of rejecting these people at the signs of red flag, or feeling, you intuitively feel like something's wrong, like your fight or flight is triggered, something's not right. Learning the difference between, you're excited to be with this person, butterflies, and then your intuition warning you like, hey, this is a dangerous situation, or this person's not good. You're finding the difference between that. And this is helping you have more successful romance, okay? Like a more successful love life, to find this person who is more like you, because you're cutting off these other people before it gets too far. This isn't fun and exciting. It's actually like a warning, like, hey, something's not right. That's why you're feeling that way. So, you learned how to spot that. You're learning how to spot that. That's great. So I'm going to put down some tarot cards and get some more messages for you guys. Wow, so the first thing that stood out to me here is rejected. 10 of mirrors. So this is very interesting to me, 2 rejection cards. So maybe I feel like this could be a past situation of either someone you had to cut off a connection with, a rejection, because there's a lot of sad energy with these cards. A shoulder to cry on, needing support, not getting it. And then the villain and rejected. So I don't know if you have rejected someone previously because maybe, again, like I said earlier, nothing seemed wrong with them. It seemed to be like, okay, this is good, but you didn't feel right, okay? But maybe you proceeded, or, whatever it is. This person now revealed themselves to not be the best person. They're the bad guy. They're the villain. Not so kind. So maybe you guys kind of had, with your romantic connections or pursuing love, it hasn't been the most happy. Maybe you feel on edge too because of this previous situation of having someone you had to reject, having someone, turn out to not be what you thought they were. Maybe they presented themselves in a false light, unfortunately. So this is also a message of encouragement to not feel like you can't find love because there's people like this. I think you have learned how to spot these people better. You have prioritized yourself more. So I think this is going to make it easier for you to find this person who wants to give you some sweetness. But you have to have, like that guard on to detect whether or not this person's being legitimate and if they are who they say they are. So I think you have learned this. I picked that up earlier. You have learned this. But now it's like, don't be afraid to go on dates. Don't be afraid to reject people and say no if you don't want to pursue it further. Don't be afraid to have your standards. It feels like love was very heavy for you guys unfairly. But I do see it turning around with executive producer in the hot seat. You're flipping it around. You're going to be the one who's in control of your connection. You're going to be the one making sure you're doing things in a way where you're going to be comfortable. And if something goes wrong, you can reject it until you do find this person who is sweet and is giving you what you want. I also think it's funny too, with hot seat, with this card, it talks about it being your time to be in the spotlight, you being heard, having other people be accountable, you being accountable depending on the situation. I think this is someone else, though, not you guys. This is an opportunity for you to get your justice. So you will find someone, as I said, who is more sweet, who is very caring for you, but this could have been after some hard times, some difficulty. So I'm actually going to pull some more cards for you guys to get some more clarification on this new person, not just this past energy. Okay, with these cards here, we have the Daydreamer, Leap of Faith, in your head. So what I'm seeing here too, it's very interesting. I think maybe with these other cards too, while you're pursuing this new connection, this new person who is giving you some sweetness, it's like you could have an ex or someone who wants you to feel bad for them. If that makes sense? Like they want you to feel like, oh, you have to get back with me. I don't like the way that feels, right? That's why I see, okay, the villain. This person keeps trying to come back to you while you're pursuing something decent. That's unfair to you. So I think it's possible that could be a pain for you. It could be something really annoying to deal with. But this is saying like caution, reject this person. If someone keeps trying to go back to you, they're an ex, okay? Ex rejection for a reason, okay? So sometimes people are put into our life for a while so we can learn lessons and, take what we need from that situation, but not be our forever people or people who are meant to be in our lives a long time. So if this person is really like this villain, they think of themselves as the victim, they portrayed themselves to be really great, and then they weren't, they were kind of mean or not the best person. This is saying continue pursuing this new connection. Don't waste your life waiting for someone to change or saying, oh, I turned around, when you don't really know if they have, right? This is saying don't let your life be halted. Give yourself new experiences. Or if you feel scared of dating, don't let those negative people, that negative person put you off of finding something, because that person's actually putting a control on you so your life doesn't progress. They kind of like that when you feel scared to act, when you feel you can't do things, and that's unfair to you. So with this new person, it's like a leap of faith. You're feeling very comforted here. It's like an ideal type of love situation where you feel safe, you feel comforted. It makes you feel like daydreaming. Like this person's kind of like, when someone's like, oh, like this person's dreamy, either their personality, their look, the way they're treating you, that's how you're going to feel about this person. And I think this person too coming in is going to be a new start in love for you. So it's going to sever this connection with this past person who gave you a lot of crap or continues to keep trying to come back and give you all that, which you don't deserve that. I also think this person, the past person, the ex, whoever this is, they give you so much stress. So with this new person, it's like you're going to be like this little glider gliding across, feeling joy, feeling happiness with this love connection, and it's going to take you out of your head because maybe you've been stuck there. This person's going to give you more tangible feelings, so you feel like you're not disconnected. You're going to be feeling like you can move forward and do stuff, not feeling attached to this previous energy and love, feeling stuck with this person, feeling like you can't like do what you want. So this is a really good change for you, and this new person coming in is going to be part of that change. So you feel like you can pursue love again. You feel like you can move on from the past and have good things for yourself because you deserve that. Okay? You do. So I'm going to pull a couple more cards before the reading gets too long to give final messages. Yes, so like I said, loyal heart, all that glitters, clean it up. This person is going to teach you that, loyal people, true people exist in love. Not everybody sucks. And they're going to teach you that. So don't give up hope. And yeah, just be cautious of, that person with all that glitters. Sometimes people present themselves seemingly very well. They seem to be, their life's together. They seem very kind. But sometimes people put a mask up to trick you. So I feel like this ex or this previous date is trying to lure you back. So please be careful with that, because I hate that energy. But this new person is going to elevate your life. They're going to show you that you can have a decent love connection. You can have, something really special with another person where you don't feel like you have to protect yourself. You can just rest and be comfortable and not worry. And that's what a love connection should be like. And with clean it up too, I really like this card appearing here because it's you're cleaning up those romantic difficulties. You're eliminating all that junk, the anxieties maybe you developed related to that. If it's negative treatment, maybe the conditioning this person made you think negative things about yourself. You're cleaning that all up, and this new person is really going to help you do that. They're going to make you feel like, you're listened to. What do you want to do today? And they're going to do what you want to do. It's not always this person's agenda. It's more equal, like how these owls are partnered. They're looking at each other, being more connected, It's like the heart is made up of two parts. Either, they're the left part, you're the right part, but together it is one. So that's how this connection is going to be like. And you're going to forget about this old love trauma, this old ex, whoever's doing all this, you're not going to remember them, okay? So that was your reading, group number 2. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about the reading. I always love to read the comments. If you did like it, consider liking the video, subscribing if you haven't yet. I always appreciate that. I hope this reading has helped you in some way, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye. Hey, group number 3, welcome to your reading. So you chose peace and white agate. So the first thing I'm seeing here for what's going to be affecting your love life, singles, is with the dove and peace. This makes me feel like you guys are going to be attracting people in love who are a lot more calm, relaxed, reserved. Even when I'm talking right now, I feel a lot more peaceful too. I don't feel high energy, so I feel like you're going to be attracting people who are just overall more calm. I can't tell maybe if you guys have been through some like turmoil, some drama in life, and you just want to relax, you just want peace. So this actually could be bleeding over into your love life, where the people you're attracted to and the people you're attracting are also reflecting this need for calm while you're recovering from things, this need for peace while, you don't want anything too exciting so you can process things. So I think you're really going to be getting people who, I don't want to say like, oh, they're boring, but they might be people who just like, they prefer to read, or they prefer more quiet activities. Something about this is important, but I think you're really going to like this. It could be possible this could be someone different to how you usually date. Like maybe you guys date people who like to go out a lot. They like to party. They like to be like high energy. They're going everywhere. But now it's like the people that are coming in, they're going to help you a lot, feel more safe, more grounded. It's really what you feel like you need right now. So I'm going to put down some more cards and see what else comes through. So with these cards here, we have surrender, creativity, frustration, and movement. It's also possible too that you guys could attract this person when you're kind of detached from love. Maybe you're not really looking, like you're surrendering. You're like, if it happens, it happens, okay? So you could be attracting this person when you're not expecting it as well. I also think with creativity, it's possible that this person coming in is quite creative. So a quiet, creative type. Maybe you and this person together are very creative. You guys have a lot of ideas together. Maybe you talk about like interesting things, like you both have a niche hobby or interest you have in common together, and that makes you like want to talk about it, have more ideas. I do see though, even though you might not necessarily be super honed in and focused on love, you might be a little bit more detached. I do see here that maybe when you're being creative and, you're just doing your thing, you could quickly bring this person in. Maybe you're frustrated because you thought you would have a love connection that was what you're looking for by now. Maybe you are frustrated because while you're detached, it's like you still want to have that connection. You still want you want to have romantic love in your life, and that is fine. I see here that this could quickly happen. Your frustration quickly moves to another state, to something else, alleviating quickly. But I do think here the key is not to get so worked up, approaching things, like more calm, more peaceful, being creative, just enjoying yourself, living life, and this will quickly turn around for you. So I'm going to shuffle some more cards and see what else comes through. Okay, so your cards here are the Knight of Mirrors, the Meathead, Two of Flutes, Cheers, Nine of Flutes, Fantasy Suites, the Bachelorette, and Knight of Rings, the Late Bloomer. So I do see here, this is very interesting to me, these cards. I can see a couple of different things. So the Knight of Mirrors kind of makes me think of someone like the Knight of Swords. Someone who might be more guarded in some way. But with this card, it's not as like intellectual. So it's like maybe there's something stubborn here, like the person you're dealing with is stubborn. You're stubborn. And that can make it hard for you. So like maybe you have certain requirements that make it hard for you to find love. That's not wrong. This is just like what I'm picking up. Like you could have something you strictly want that you won't budge on. Like your hands, your arms are crossed. Like, I don't care. If it's not what I want, I don't want it. So I think there is something here that makes it so it takes some time for you to find the right connection. And with Late Bloomer as well, that kind of makes me think that too. So like this could be taking a long time to find your next love connection, or maybe for some of you guys as well, this could be like your first love connection ever, like you don't have exes. So you could be frustrated that you're not finding this in the time that you want. And I want to say here, like, this is a message here, either which way, live your life. You can require certain things, you can expect certain things, that's fine. But you also might have more time before you get into a love connection, right? And that's for you to have peace. That's for you to live your life and develop and grow before you meet someone. And that's okay. Like, it's not a bad thing. Even if, you know, society reflects to us, oh, you have to get in a relationship right now. Or a lot of things are kind of focused on, you know, like couples in the media, stuff like that. But right here with Two of Flutes, cheers, connecting with someone, meeting someone. So when you guys are, you know, just doing your thing, hanging out with friends, going someplace by yourself, doing a hobby, something fun, you could end up striking up a conversation with someone related to something you really like to do. You're not even looking for love. And this is what brings you love. And I know that sounds generic. That sounds like, oh, I don't want to hear that. But that is what I'm seeing here. You can meet this person even when you're guarded and you don't care. That's what I'm feeling here. I also think whoever this person is coming in, that you meet unexpectedly, you meet when you're not even trying to. You guys have similar interests. I definitely picked it up. Like, you like the same things, you watch the same things, listen to the same music. Because of this connection too, I feel like with fantasy suites, you could develop intimacy with this person very, very quickly. So some of you guys could end up hooking up with this person like very soon when you meet this person. It could happen very quickly. Or this could just be like a very strong chemistry and, you know, feeling a lot of physical attraction. And not only the physical attraction, it's like you guys like a lot of the same things. Like you're a similar type of person in some way. And that also makes the attraction increase. And with the Bachelorette, this is saying like, you know what, enjoy being single for a while. And I know this is like something people don't want to hear. People are probably going to click off of this and not watch it. That's okay. This is what's coming through. I don't make things up here. I just say what it says. There's something that you guys have to do either on your own, or this is why it's hard for you to find your next relationship. This is why, you know, you're a late bloomer. Maybe you never had one. This is because you're meant to shine in some way on your own. You're meant to develop on your own before you have the influence of someone else. Like, you know, a lot of people in these romantic connections, like, they sacrifice a lot of their own life goals, their own dreams, so they can be with someone. And that's okay that people do that. But I feel like with you guys, if you did that, you wouldn't be happy. Even if you think that now, like, you wouldn't be happy. So this is saying when you're expressing yourself, you're shining your own light here with creativity, you're going to find someone quicker than you think. The frustration's going to transmute to meeting someone and enjoying them, enjoying their time. Trust me, it will happen, but you can't be so fixated on it. And with the late bloomer too, I want to add another message here. This is like, maybe you guys, because of early on experiences in life, like maybe you thought of yourself as an ugly duckling, but that's not true. It's like the ugly duckling still becomes a swan. You're still beautiful. You still have what you have to offer. So this is saying not to have this, like, this pressure of having to be in a relationship, or, you know, you want love. Don't let this affect your self-esteem, because you are the swan. You're not, you know, the ugly duckling. Like, I hate that phrase, but like, that's what I'm thinking, like the ugly duckling. And then it's like, oh, it becomes the beautiful swan. But I do see someone coming in who's going to quickly change that. But you can't be so fixated. That keeps coming through. Don't be fixated on this. Live your life. Because if you're not living your life, you know, you're not doing anything. You're not going to meet this person. So, you know, go out, do what you want, and you'll meet this person. Trust me, trust me, trust me. So I'm going to pull some more cards and see what else comes through. Okay, with these cards here, we have co-create, chop wood, and yang, or yang, not sure how to pronounce it, but with this here, I see that creation will be very important for you. So this is like going about and just living your day-to-day is important for you, for your romance to happen. And I actually think, even though people don't like these type of messages, I know that, this is actually a good thing, because instead of you having to go on, you know, like 1,000 dates, dealing with a bunch of people you probably won't even actually like, this is going to find you when you're just living and doing something you actually like, something that makes you feel calm, you feel centered. And this person too, they have a very calming energy. I picked that up. This is good for someone. I'm feeling with your energy, like this person's energy is going to help you as well. Like this calm, collected energy that makes you feel like you can kind of just rest and be okay. There's not pressure. So if you guys also want to do things your own way, this is good for you, because this person's not going to be forceful or, you know, try to get you to do exactly what they want, or this person's not going to, like, they're going to be more mature in some way. So it's like if you're different or you do things differently, this person's not going to mind. That's what I feel here. And that's very important for you to have. It makes it easier for you. I also see too, with this card, this is talking about creating and doing. So you have all these messages of just create and do, and it will find you. But with chop wood, it also talks about something being kind of peaceful and something being kind of like mundane in some way. So let me read you the card in the guidebook, okay? It says nothing is as important right now as just doing what you need to do day to day. Let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard-won, passionate, or even obviously meaningful. Relationships and friendships go through lulls when the everyday tasks are at the center of awareness. That is perfect now. Hold hands, wash dishes, make a fire, read a book, share a meal, say nothing, stare into space, pick up socks, tell a dumb joke, and leave space to breathe. The work of your relationship right now is very simple. Just be present. Funny how it takes work to just be. But like, it's so weird because all the cards I'm pulling, like, I'm sorry, you guys, like, I'm not trying to keep saying the same thing either. It's like over and over again, it says the same thing. So you guys actually probably have to move some of your focus off of love. And if you do have love, peaceful people, calm people, people who might even seem boring are going to be really good for you, really healing for you, because they're going to be more interesting once you get to know them, but it's not forceful. You guys will not like that anyway. It's not going to work out for you long term. And when you do meet someone, which I do sense is quicker than you think, it's going to be a really lovely connection where you're quickly attracted to this person, and it moves fast, and it moves faster than you will think. Even once you get that relationship, maybe you think, oh, I want to take time, but it might move a lot faster. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about the reading in the comments. I always love to read the comments. If you liked it, consider liking the video, subscribing if you haven't yet. I would appreciate that. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye.